Hello everyone, welcome to Cracku video series. In today's video, let's have a look at some important schemes that happened in 2023 to 2024. First question, what initiative was launched by the Ministry of Rural Development in New Delhi? The answer is Prajwala Challenge. The Prajwala Challenge was launched by the Ministry of Rural Development as a part of Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, National Rural Livelihood Mission. Second question, what is the theme of the second phase of the Sari festival, Virasat? The answer is celebrating 75 hand-woven saris of India. The second phase of the Sari festival, Virasat, celebrates 75 hand-woven saris of India at Handloom Haat, Janpat, New Delhi. Third question, what is the approved initial outlay of the National Green Hydrogen Mission? The answer is 19,744 crore. The Union Cabinet approved the initial outlay of Rs 19,744 crore for the National Green Hydrogen Mission. How much has the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs approved for the scheme to upgrade Prasar Bharati's broadcast infrastructure? The answer is 2,500 crore. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs approved a scheme worth more than 2,500 crore rupees for Doordarshan and All India Radio to upgrade their broadcast infrastructure. Fifth question, what ministry formed the high-powered committee to address issues related to Ladakh's culture, language, land and employment opportunities? The answer is Ministry of Home Affairs. The Ministry of Home Affairs in India established high-powered committee to protect Ladakh's culture, land, language and employment opportunities. What is the name of the new integrated food security scheme approved by PM Modi? The answer is Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana. PM Modi approved the integrated food security scheme named Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana, providing free food grains to AAY and PHH beneficiaries. Which two destinations in Karnataka have been identified by the Ministry of Tourism for development under the Prasad scheme? The answer, Hampi, Mysuru. The Ministry of Tourism has identified Hampi and Mysuru as pilgrim centers for development under the Prasad scheme. What is the budgetary outlay approved for Namami Gange Mission 2 till 2026? The answer is 22,500 crore. Namami Gange Mission 2 has been approved with a budgetary outlay of 22,500 crore till 2026 to rejuvenate River Ganga. Why did the Shipping Ministry form a committee? The Shipping Ministry formed a committee to draft revised guidelines for coastal shippings. How many members are there in the committee formed by the Competition Commission of India for the Draft Digital Competition Act? The answer is 16. CCA constituted a 16-member committee to look into the Draft Digital Competition Act. Who launched the Save Wetlands campaign for wetland conservation? The answer is Bhupendra Yadav. Union Minister Bhupendra Yadav launched the Save Wetlands campaign for wetland conservation in the presence of the Chief Minister of Goa. Till which year has the government extended the PM Kusum scheme? The answer is 2026. The government has extended the PM Kusum scheme till March 2026 due to pandemic-related delays in implementation. How many monuments in the Ministry of Culture planning to hand over to the private sector under the monument scheme? The answer is 1,000. The Ministry of Culture plans to hand over around 1,000 monuments under the control of the Archaeology Survey of India. What is the objective of EPFO's Nidhi Aapke Nikhat massive outreach program? The answer is to connect with members in all districts. EPFO launched a massive district outreach program through the revamped Nidhi Aapke Nikhat program to connect with members in all districts. In which year did Atal Pension Yojana achieve the highest ever takers, crossing the 10 million mark in a calendar year? The answer is 2022. Atal Pension Yojana achieved the highest ever takers in 2022 with a rise of 36% in enrollment, crossing the 10 million mark. What is the government considering in healthcare to provide more hospital options for patients? The answer is combining CGHS with Ayushman Bharat. The government is considering allowing CGHS beneficiaries to avail treatment at hospitals and planned with the flagships ABPMJAY. Which ministry has discontinued the Phado Pardesh scheme related to education loans? The answer is Ministry of Minority Affairs. The Ministry of Minority Affairs has discontinued Phado Pardesh scheme related to education loans for overseas students for students belonging to minority communities. Where was the success event of Womania on Government e-Marketplace commemorated? The answer is New Delhi. The success event was commemorated in New Delhi and organized by Government e-Marketplace. Which state became the first to implement the blindness control policy under the campaign Nirogi Rajasthan? The answer is Rajasthan. Under Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot implemented the blindness control policy with the objective of right to sight. What is the objective of PM Modi's Arogya Maitri project? The answer is supplying essential medical supplies to developing nations. PM Narendra Modi announced Arogya Maitri, a project to provide essential medical supplies to developing countries during crisis. Who is set to launch the MARG, that is Mentorship, Advisory, Assistance, Resilience and Growth Portal? The answer is Piyush Goyal. Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal will launch the MARG portal for startup mentorship. Why was the deadline for complementing projects under the Smart Cities mission extended to June 2023? The answer is due to the delays caused by COVID-19. The deadline extension for the Smart City missions was due to delay caused by the COVID-19 pandemic in all 100 participating cities. Recent surveys have raised doubts about the success of which government initiative aimed at promoting sanitation in India. The answer is Swachh Bharat. The Ministry of Culture administers a scheme providing financial assistance to veteran assistants aged 60 and above. What is the scheme called? The answer is Financial Assistance for Veteran Artists. The revamped version of the MSME competitive program aims to encourage MSMEs to adopt specific manufacturing practices. What does LEAN stand for? The answer is Long-Term Employment Assistance Network. Which group of central government employees have been given a one-time option to opt for the old pension scheme? The answer is a selected group of central government employees has the one-time option to opt for the old pension scheme. What does Swayat, a program supporting startups on GEM, aim to achieve? The answer is promoting startups, women and youth on GEM. What is the purpose of the committee formed by the Supreme Court regarding the Adani Hindenburg row? The answer is investigating social media content. The Supreme Court formed an experts committee to look into the Hindenburg report on Adani's group shares crash. What is the purpose of the Grievance Appellate Committee launched by Rajiv Chandrasekhar? The answer is monitoring social media users' concerns. The GAC will look into social media users' concerns regarding content and other issues. Which D2C personal care brand announced its first ever ESOP scheme? The answer is Pilgrim. A D2C personal care brand announced its first ever ESOP scheme. India joined which mission initiated by the US and the UAE to boost climate smart agriculture? The answer is Agriculture Innovation Mission for Climate. India joined the Agriculture Innovation Mission for Climate to boost climate smart agriculture. On which date did the Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi Yojana complete 4 years? The answer is 24th of February 2023. Who launched the revised norms for the Members of Parliament Local Area Development Scheme? The answer is Rao Inderjit Singh. The revised norms for MPLADS were launched by Rao Inderjit Singh, the Minister of State for Statistics and Program Implementation. Jadu Pitara was introduced by which minister as a play-based learning resource for kids aged 3 to 8? The answer is Dharmendra Pradhan. What is the objective of Sadhan launched by Power Minister R.K. Singh? The answer is modernizing power distribution. It aims to modernize the distribution of utilities in South Asia through knowledge sharing among DISCOMs. Who will lead the panel set up to monitor the implementation of mission Karmayogi for government employees training? The answer is Rajiv Gauba. Cabinet Secretary Rajiv Gauba will head the panel to monitor the implementation of mission Karmayogi. Which government body has been set up to monitor the impact of the rise in temperature on the wheat crop? The answer is Ministry of Agriculture. The government has set up a committee under the Ministry of Agriculture to monitor the impact of the rise in temperature on the wheat crop. What is the allocated budget for the Vibrant Villages program approved by the Cabinet for the development of villages along the northern border areas? The answer is 4,800 crore rupees. How much is the worth of the 8 projects approved by the Executive Committee of the National Mission for Clean Ganga? The answer is 638 crore rupees. Who launched the Sangathan Si Samriddhi scheme aimed at empowering marginalized rural households? The answer is Giriraj Singh. Rural Development Minister Giriraj Singh launched Sangathan Se Samriddhi campaign to empower marginalized rural households. Where was the marketing and logistics development for promotion of tribal products from Northeastern region scheme launched? The answer is Manipur. Ministry of Tribal Affairs Arjun Munda launched the scheme in Manipur. What is the Ministry of Culture promoting through the Global Engagement Scheme? The answer is Indian Folk Arts and Culture Abroad. What changes did the government implement regarding domestic nature gas pricing based on the recommendations of the Kirit Parikh Committee? The answer is increase in gas prices. Why did the Indian government form a committee led by Finance Secretary T.V. Somanathan? The answer is to explore pension reforms. The committee was formed to explore ways to address concerns raised by government employees over the national pension system. For the 2023 to 2024 season, by how much has the Indian government increased the minimum support price for raw jute? The answer is 300 rupees. How long has the cabinet sanctioned the extension of the subsidy under Pradhan Mantri Ujjwal Yojana? The answer is 1 year. The cabinet extended the subsidy for 200 rupees per LPG cylinder under the PMUY for a period of 1 year. What is the objective of the Trade Infrastructure for Export scheme? The answer is supporting export growth. When did the 4th phase of the Sagar Parikrama program conclude in Karnataka? The answer is March 19th. The 4th phase of the Sagar Parikrama program concluded on 19th of March as announced by the Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying. With which organization did the Department of Social Justice and Empowerment sign an MOU to enhance the effectiveness of Nasha Mukt Bharat Abhiyan? The answer is Art of Living. The Department of Social Justice and Empowerment signed an MOU with Art of Living to enhance the effectiveness and reach of Nasha Mukt Bharat Abhiyan. Who will oversee the Wrestling Federation of India's office as part of the 2-member ad hoc committee announced by IOA? The answer is Indian Olympic Association. The Indian Olympic Association has announced a two-member ad hoc committee to oversee the Wrestling Federation of India's office. If you find this video helpful, please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. For more such questions on schemes, please do download the PDF in the description below. And if you have any comments, please do comment in the comment section below. Thank you.